everybody, it's me, it's Jen Skins. I thought I'd get myself on here. Listen, wherever you are in the world, hello to you all. Is it morning, is it afternoon, is it evening, good night? Look at me. This is what I specialise in now, my beauty therapy. Can you see me eyebrows? Can you see me eyebrows? Don't they look splendid? I should actually be a beautician. Lots of people have actually emailed me for me beauty tips, as you know, because I always tell you. So, wherever you are in the world, grab yourself a drink of choice. Obviously, mine is a mug of gin. I mean, it don't matter what time it is. Say you're somewhere, say you're in the middle of, like, a jungle somewhere. Say you're, like, sleeping under the stars in the Amazonian jungle. Not Jeffrey Bezos. Not that Amazon. The Amazonian jungle. I think it's down there by Morocco. I'm not sure. But if you are in the Amazonian jungle, say it's like, look at me, I'm so good. Do you know what I mean? I'll be honest, I fancy myself. Have I got some makeup? Yeah, because obviously like, you can see, look, I've got all my rouge on. I've got all my, what's it called, moisturiser and sealant. And I use the compressor. So you can see I'm flawless. Where was I? Not minching my mouth as usual, and no, Brussels sprouts hasn't been anywhere near me. Don't start casting aspersions. We split up again. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Where was I? So if you are in the Amazonian jungle somewhere, and it's like, say it's about 6 o'clock in the AM in the morning, and you do just fancy having a bottle of whiskey, just grab a bottle of whiskey, just fucking, do you know what I mean? Just swing it straight down. And obviously it's like about midday here in UK. So if you've just woken up, say you were out last night. Just pretend you were out last night. Do you like my eyelashes? They're all mine, It's all natural. You just got to feast yourself on my booty. Beauty, not booty. You're not looking at my booty, you bleeding load of bleeding. I think you are, perverts. You are, that's all you tune in for, to see my beautiful body. Anyway. Say if you were out last night on the lash, didn't get in till about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Say you did, and now you've just woken up. You've probably got a head like a bleeding bee's nest, haven't you, darlings? Just grab yourself a cup of gin. It's the best medicine made known to mankind. And obviously that's why I promote it everywhere where I go. Just have a drink, fuck it. It cures all it helps. I mean, if you are mental, just say you're mental. Which you lot are, to be honest. And just say you're a bloody liability to not only yourself, but the public at large, and probably all your family, and you ain't got no friends now anyway, right? Just become an alcoholic. Just become an alcoholic. Or, here's another one, put yourself on some spice. Get yourself down the road. If you see a load of teenagers like hanging around like they're in their late teens, they look a bit dodge. Do you get me? They look like they might have a Macanetti down in their pocket, like a sharp one, a Macanetti. I don't know what it is. But if they do look like they've got a Macanetti on them, ask them to just say, here, excuse me, can you sell me some spice? But don't say it in Tesco's. Don't say it in Tesco's, because you probably would just walk out with some garam salama. And don't smoke that, because I've tried it. Not good. It wasn't good. It made me go all like that. I was all like that for ages. I had to drink a bottle of gin to get myself back down from the garam salama. I did. So, as I say, oh, look at me. Oh, God. I'm going to open my own shop where I'm going to specialise in eyebrows. Because I must be honest, I do brows my eyes very well, don't I? I'm just a marvellous, I'm an all-round marvellous person. I'm a psychotherapist person. And I'm a counsellor, therapist, body analyst, I'd like to analyse a few bodies, especially male ones. Yes, I would. Yes, my wee baby Trevor Cole MC. Oh, my wee baby Trevor. I'm not going to start that anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore. And because she hit me with a copyright strike, that bleeding old baby reindeer. What's her name? That Fiona Harvey bird. She's trying to impregnate her or something. She's always after a few quid, that one. She's a proper little grifter. Take it from me, because I'm a bleeding expert in psychotherapizing people. So, where was I? I'm sure my wig's got I think it's got ticks. So anyway, I think it was from when the dog thought it was a rabbit and tried to bury it in the back garden, but I've got it back, so everything's good. And I do look good on it, don't I? I still think I look like Nana Muscuri. But to be fair, Nana Muscuri was hot to trot, wasn't she, if you remember? She sort of looked like the intelligent girl out of the Scooby-Doo, didn't she? But with long hair. So there is that to it. So anyway, yeah, well, if you are mental, you've come to the right place. Got the gossip, hot off the VooTube and the VooTube and the X. I've told you before, I split Gertie up, didn't I? I split Gertie up with Brussels sprout because being a psychotherapist, I could see it was headed for disaster. I don't think the stars and the planets were aligned. And I don't think horoscopically, I don't think they were matched. And I'll be absolutely honest. I've got to put it out there because you can see I can't help myself with my duty. When I go out and men say stuff to me, they usually shout stuff. And I'm sure, I can't quite hear, but I'm sure it's all like, hey, get them off or show us your tits because I'm a bit gorgeous. What I do is I put my bubble wrap down there, don't I, to build myself up a bit so I'm sort of like all in proportion and I look curvaceous. And a lot of people do say, and I'll have this out there, a lot of men have said to me, do you know, James, if you dyed your hair blonde, you would be a dead ringer for Marilyn Monroe. You would be. Is she dead? I think she might be dead, actually. So, yeah. So, I might actually do that. I might dye my hair blonde. I don't know whether I should do, though. But I've cut back on my makeup. Because I've noticed that a lot of people out there have been copying my makeup. And I'm not having that because look at me. There's only one me. You can feast your eyes on me. You can look at me all you want. Like I've said a billion times. Put me on your phone as your screensaver. Look. Put yourself on there, and then when you look on your phone, you can just look at me. And if you're a man, don't do it if you're a woman, because obviously I'm not a multi-sexual person. Oh, right, I'll go anywhere, to be honest. Well, I mean, do you know what I mean? I can't be too fussy. But anyway, if you're a man, I don't mind if you kiss my image. Oh, I'd love Trent to kiss my image. Oh, dear, yeah. I usually have to get the pest control round once people start coming round to kiss my image. Yes, you usually find a few used wasp nests or something going on there. So, you usually have to poke it and prod it with an old broom handle. And it's not contagious. It's libelous, but it's not contagious. So anyway, I don't want to impregnate myself too much when I say this, but I do think that I've done the right thing with Gertie and Brussels sprout because I don't think they were matched horoscopically. And I think, to be fair, every man born at this minute present on this earth that's between the ages, say, 18 and, say, 80 is horoscopically in alignment with me, to be fair. And that's, well, it's a big burden to carry. I must admit, it's a massive burden to carry. To know that I am the most sexual woman on this planet, that every man, just imagine it, ladies, every man between the age, including your husbands and your dads and your brothers, I'm not fussy, I'll have them all, any of them, and it's a burden because they are horoscopically aligned with me, you see, because I've got a special horoscopic cloak, because I took a degree in it. I ain't got my certificate up there today because I've got too many snidey remarks about my certificate. Look at my eyebrows, aren't they? They're lovely. They're so matching, aren't they? They really are. It looks like they've divorced each other in 1983. Anyway, so just do that and be done with it, Jem. Shut up. So, have you got mental problems? Because I have had a few people. I've had a few anonymous ones. I did get one funny one the other day. It come up on my comment thing and it said, James, what do you do? What do you do when you're in love with a beautiful woman, but she fancies all your friends? What do you do? And what? Another one I got was a really weird one. I think it was Mr. P. Rick, and he said to me, "What do you do when you're dying to get your girl on your back of your little push scooter, and it won't go even as fast as a mobility scooter, so you can't make a quick getaway with her. I think, to be honest, I can't say anything because I don't know nothing about mobility scooters, and I don't know an awful lot about motorbikes. But I think really what you should do is just go for a girl with crutches. If you see a girl on crutches, Mr. Peewick, go by on your mobility scooter and offer her a lift. She can sit on your lap. And to be fair, if she's lucky, she'll get a conversation. I mean, take it from me, because I'm a behavioural analyst person. What you should do is put her on your lap and just talk about the first thing what comes to mind or comes up in conversation. Which probably won't be a lot, as it's you, but you never know. I mean, she can live in Hope, can't she? She can live in Hope, and you can live in your fantasy Nirvana, wherever it is you live. And so, yeah, so we've had a lot of things going on. We've had a lot of miscalculations, and, well, X is on fire, isn't it? Have you heard of what's going on X? It's all happening on X. Did you hear? I'm going to ban X. It's going to be banned. It's going to be banned. I think what it is, I think since I've been on X with my beauty, I think that the other platforms, they can't compete. That's what's happened. So, especially because of Brazil does have a lot of beautiful women in it, doesn't it? It's known for beautiful women. Where I do go out live on X in Brazil, a judge has come out and banned X in Brazil because apparently I've put all the women in Brazil off. They don't want to go out and do their, what is it, their Carmen Miranda sort of carnival, you know, where they all put their fruit bowls on their heads. That's not happening anymore. Apparently, they've got a downward plunge in depressed women in Brazil and most of the South American countries since X has been in that country, continental, whatever it's called, landscape place, continent. Somewhere down, is it somewhere down by Holland, Brazil? Anyway, it's somewhere out there. And the women are all dreadfully depressed. So judges said, no, we can't have this, we can't have this. What we need to do, we need to ban X from the South American continental plates because it's just upsetting all the women and we can't have that, we can't have that. So the only way we can get rid of the absolutely, well, outstanding, mind-blowing beauty of me, your gin and skins with me hair. It's natural, I've transplanted it. It's a transplanted wig on my head. What we do, tried to dig in the garden. So, anyway, he's banned it from Brazil, and in no time at all, it's going to go like wildfire. I'm telling you now, 100 billion% voodoo people, TikTok people all across the world. I'm not going to put this on X because, well, I think I caused enough bloody trouble as it is. And I don't think Mr. Musk, he did write to me, he sent me a DM. He said to me, James, he said, I've seen you doing your shows, he said, on your podcast, he said, on X. He said, and I know I've already got 12 children, he said, but your looks and your intelligence with my money would make a very pretty baby. He said, so would you have my baby? I said, are you fucking kidding? I'd have old fucking kindergarten, love. Just show me your semen and I'm yours. Paddy's your aunt, Bob's your plain uncle. Any rate, sign on the dotted line, you mug Musk. Anyway, so, apart from that, I think it's going to be banned. It's going to catch on. It will be banned everywhere. Probably will be banned in Britain, which is going to be really, 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 really freaking hilarious. For certain people that haven't got anything better to do with their day than sit on bloody X and be spiteful and malicious and make lots of false reports to the authorities just on the back of their absolutely self-centred, bitter, twisted and spiteful, malicious personalities that don't give a stuff about wasting police time and all the, what goes into it, all the facilities and the money by keep falsely reporting people just for a laugh. It ain't funny because while they're on the phone or doing something and the police are trying to make head nor tail of these many, many reports, there are actual children that are being abused, women that are being abused. There's female genital mutilation. There's all sorts. There's cats got up the tree. It goes from the worst to even the smallest thing in society. Like that time I dropped my false teeth down into the gutter and it went straight down into the sewer. I had to call 911 and they sent round an ambulance. And that was basically not for me. It was for the bloke that had to fish him out. Anyway, that's another story. I will tell you that one time. You're going to have to remind me. I'll tell you that story about that time my false teeth fell down into the sewer after there was a big, long rainstorm, Voodoo people. It's quite a saga. In fact, I could, if I wrote a book, it would be a best bloody seller. It really would. Well, actually, it wouldn't. It would be like a jotter. Anyway, so that would be funny because all these people are just wasting all the police facilities and expenditure just because they like doing it. And if X didn't exist anymore, they couldn't do that. And then maybe the police could actually crack down on the domestic abuse that is going on throughout the country and actually defend and, well, have more time and resources to actually defend children against abuse, what is going on as I actually speak this very minute. And the next time you speak and the very minute after you speak, somewhere in the country, all around the UK, there's children being abused. There is. And there's women being abused as well. Women that are in the most pitiful circumstances. No one gives a stuff. And actually, while I'm on the subject, I must say that DV is not a gender issue. There is just as many males, look into it, that are being DV'd, because I used to work in that area and I actually don't like any DVing because I got my certificate. And it isn't just women that are DV'd. I'd just like to point that out for clarity and clarification. Clarified butter or something. And yeah, DB isn't just a victim, isn't just one gender. They can be both genders. And as I say, when you've got half of Twitter, I think I might plat those next time. Do you think I should? I should, and then if I plat them, it'll be okay if I sit here and eat half a bleeding damn cheese, won't it, while I'm chattering to you? Because you'll think, hold up, give Gems a swerve. She's obviously from Dutch land place. I think that... Is that down by Somalia? I think it is somewhere. They got them round cheeses with the red bit. I always eat the red bit. It's the best bit, isn't it? Yeah, it gives me lovely skin. Oh, no, it doesn't. That's me Botox. Anyway, moving on from that. So, yeah, shut down X. So that way the police resources can be actually applied where they should be, which is detecting and actually preventing and, well, criminalising people that abuse children in every possible way. I mean, there's even little babies, isn't there? I mean, it doesn't bear thinking about. I don't want to speak about it on here. I don't know, my certificate's not there anymore, but if it was there, you'd be able to see that it was there, and you'd be able to feel safe in knowing that I am certified psycho thingy bob. And when I say that children are being abused all around the country and we shouldn't really... Well, people shouldn't be encouraged, which they are on X, they are facilitated on X, to abuse police resources by just mass reporting people to the police for no apparent reason and to social services for literally no reason. And even they even report your pets. Just again, there's animals being abused all across the country as this very moment what I speak. And people are abusing resources just to have a laugh on X. Just so they can all feel like they're in the same little troop of bleeding baboons. So there you go. Well, I still haven't bagged Trevor. And I could have Brussels Sprout, but I don't really want him because, well, he rides a mobility scooter. And look at me, I've got my reputation to consider. So anyway, wherever you are in the world, stop being mental. Oh, there's nothing really I can do for you. It's like I always say, I'm not a bloody sorcerer. You have your own problems. You got to face up to them. You got to get up. Just look straight in the mirror. If you've got a mirror, look straight in the mirror and say, listen, I know I feel like shit, but I just need to realise that, oh, dearie me. I just need to realise that doesn't matter what I do in my life, I ain't never going to be Gin and Skins. I ain't never going to look like her. I'm never going to match her looks. I'm never going to match her seamless and timeless beauty. I'm never going to go anywhere near or be able to touch her intellect, let alone all her certificates if they are on the wall, but they're not. So what's the point in being depressed? I might as well just get up and glug a bottle of gin. That's what I think you should all do. And when you've done that, you should learn to do equal. Oh, my wig's coming. Oh, my wig. Oh, it's coming off. No. I'm going to have that transplanted. Yeah, you should actually specialise in eyebrows. And with that in mind, next time I come back, I'm going to actually show you how to do the most impressive eyebrows and your eye mashes so you look gorgeous. So next time you go out, the milkman will give you a little bit of an extra pint. Do you get me, capiche? Anyway, wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful time. Get yourself pissed up on vodka. And don't forget bubble wrap, people. Stick it down your front so you've got like big tits like Marilyn Monroe. Or, in this case, me. Bye-bye now. Love you. Bye.